name is Benoit, and this is my statement of faith. I was baptized 1 year on October 15, 2000 when I was 3 months old. My parents, grandparents, sponsors, and many other friends and family supported me that day. I have been born to church ever since, but as I get older, I know that it will be up to me to make sure that I continue growing in my faith and service. I hope to always remember how much I need Jesus in my life every minute of every day. It is not always easy to remember to look to Him for help in everything, but that is what He wants me to do. I think it is a good idea to look for signs of God around me, and especially when to tell other people what I see. When I do this, I am reminded how often it helps me. It helps me. I have been given a Bible and Lutheran small catechism. These are not books that should go sit on a shelf somewhere, but I should use them as my daily guide. Just like my breakfast, wanting to feed my body my daily talks with God through prayer and read the Bible will feed my soul. As far as my faith goes, I think that God made it simple for us. He says in John 3:16, "For God so loved the world that He gave His one and only Son, that whoever believes in Him shall not perish but have eternal life." This is what I believe. My life, God created me for a reason. I want to live up with it, to His expectation of being of me by being His hands and feet here on earth. What do I mean by this? By this, through my 14 years here at Prince of Peace, I have been given many examples of how to serve each other within our church and to serve in our community. Serving as also reader, piano player, mower, dancer, server, and cleaner are always I can do this here. Volunteering is various community organizations, always I can serve beyond my church. No matter what my talents and all abilities, there is something I and everyone else can do to help. Whatever I have done so far is not enough. As I grow up, I want to find more ways to be Jesus' hands and feet in Christology and my areas all around me. One place where I can show my love for Jesus is at school. I can do this by being a friend to other students, even the ones who are more difficult to be friends. I can help support my teachers by doing what's expected of me in a kind of cautious way. When I question the right way to approach a difficult situation, I should ask myself what would Jesus do and try to do my best to follow His directions. When people see me, I want them to see that I love Jesus and Jesus loves me, and when my life here on earth is over, I want my Lord to welcome me to heaven saying, "Well done, good and faithful servant." My help. I know that it is good to begin my day with the Lord and keep mindful of His presence all day long. I always thank Him for my meals and invite Him to our dinner table. But I end my day with nighttime prayers before going to bed. I like knowing my God is right there. He's right here with me always, even before I can see Him. I like to think of Him as my best friend. He never puts me off. He's never too busy for me, and I'm super important to Him. When I need my best friend, He is here to listen and help me. Starting today, I am able to take Holy Communion, Jesus' body and blood. This is His way of giving me forgiveness for my many sins and my chance to feel cleansed from everything. I will continue to sin, but God asks me to obey His commandments and His promises to forgive me when I fail. Why feel unnerved is not easy. There are temptations, sin, stressful moments, and fear of the unknown. When I get anxious, I try to remember to put my hands together and say, Jesus. This is my way of asking Him to help me, and at that very moment when I need Him, He surely knows what I mean. Jeremiah 29:19, for I know what plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope in the future. I choose this as my confirmation verse to remind me that God is always with me as my constant helper. My church, Prince of Peace, has been my church since the day I was born. However, our church is not what walls, roofs, and floors that make up a building. Our church is a family of believers who love Jesus. I have been supported by so many people here, starting with baptism and concluding Sunday school music performance and confirmation class. Among the people who have helped me in my Christian faith are Pastor Wilbeck, Mrs. Gross, Mr. and Mrs. Schoenweb, Mrs. Schoenweb, Mrs. Mitchell and Mrs. Bell, Mr. and Mrs. Cunningham, Mrs. Helm, Mrs. Keswick, Mrs. Buffalo, Mrs. Charles, Mrs. Ashwire, Mrs. Hill, Mrs. Beawick, Mrs. Noel, Mrs. Evans, Mr. and Mrs. Patterson, and many others. Even if you have not been my direct teacher, you have supported me by being my parents' friend, or you judge by giving me a smile, a word of encouragement, or high five. I thank you from my heart. I also want to recognize my fellow compliments as we have a bond that should last forever. By being conferred together today, we are united in a family of Christ, and I hope we will continue to serve out together and support each other as we grow up in our church. I hope that I can be an example to others at my church, as so many others have been to me. Thank you. Spencer Potthast.